Someone out there is having a heart attack right now.
Yep.
And maybe that's why you can do it.
Yep. See, that's why. I did it.
You also do significantly more damage.
Yeah. That's why I'm not upgrading this.
Oh, be also really quick, if you're gonna do this run like that, I'd recommend switching to making your second weapon just be the scythe. Because the parry breaks, if you parry an attack, it breaks their whole guard and stuns them. No matter how many bars they have, it just removes the whole thing. So, like, I'd recommend upgrading that later.
I want to upgrade something else.
I guess we're gonna go digging in the garbage for more weapons.
It still does better, though.
Yeah, you're trading, because it's 8 stun, it's 10 stun versus 8 blood. Like, technically, the knife is going to do more damage over time because it's a faster weapon. And you get the extra benefit of the blood, which you could just stun your opponent.
Shit.
You could technically just stun your opponent anyway with the heart attack. See? And then... There you go. Nice. The game does a good job in making you have a preference, or what would you prefer to do. Because you can easily get the blood back by just hacking away at the person, instead of, like, stunning them to feed.
That's true.
It depends on what you prefer.
Back to full health. All I had to do was stab myself a couple times.
But yeah, I missed that completely. So now you have to have a... Now... See, look, now we get the drama. Now we get to do
Now I can go back and kill that guy.
If it reveals all the hints, yeah.
No, not that guy. The skull in the alley.
Oh, yeah, after you rest, yeah. Because I don't think we activated any other missions, right?
You're just gonna kill him.
As long as you don't activate missions, you won't miss anything from that night. Because, like, the missions only happen when you meet them, and it has to be done that night. So, like, as long as we didn't meet anybody else, we can go to sleep and fuck their day up.
No, we're not gonna go to sleep. We're gonna go right now.
You're gonna do it right now?
Up with his new weapons.
Can you at least save the game for me before we do this?
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Save the game.
We're gonna fuck their days up.
Our time is important.
They are going to get their day fucked up today.
Do you remember which way?
This is the day I've waited for.
This will be the day we opened up the door.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear the absolution because I'm ready for the revolution. Oh, there's the hideout. Make a left. You have a hideout here.
I found this one already, though.
Oh, no, this is just a shortcut. Never mind. Oopsies. I goofed.
I wish I had, like, the Assassin's Creed thing and just drop down on top of them.
Oh, God! Did you just notice that?
What?
Everything got brighter because the lights loaded in?
Yep.
I don't see you gaining blood. Did you really pick the blood absorption upgrade?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not getting any. Activate the shield and just start. Oh, he's resistant to blood attacks. Just gotta stabby. Stabby, stabby. You ran out of stamina. Give it a moment. Heal yourself and give it a moment. Heal, you have a good amount of blood. Alright.
Damn.
Yeah, no chance, heal man. Heal, my good man. You're on fire, heal, my good man.
He just got...
Yeah, you barely hit that dude, so... Heal. You have so much blood. No, you picked his shield.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Fuck you.
That one stunned you. I've never seen that before. You have one more heal.
Yes, that's right. Come here.
He's waiting, because you're out of his district. Oh, you could have just stunned him. Are we vampires yet? Are we... I'm doing the vampire, right? We're doing it.
Bitch.
We're doing it.
Ooh, trash can.
And then that dude decides something on his body.
I already took it.
Cool trigger parts. Alright, I guess we go that way? Man, we came out at a... This always bugged me, because I had the same problem, too, where I took, like, a different exit.
This is the wrong way.
Yeah.
Man. All I want to do is fuck one vampire skull's day up.
I'm glad you saved that at the last minute, because... you just sound like you want to do a completely different thing. That's a lot of bullets we found.
Next.
I have this thirst for blood.
Oh, my eyes are still fucked up.
You did die a lot, to be fair. Cool, go in there.
What?
It's in there.
No, I don't want to go there.
You want to yell at the guy for being a bad doctor? Because I believe it's through the front, so you have to go in that side and get through the front entrance. To see the guy you want to, like, beat the shit out of.
I think this is the right way to find them.
Yeah. I just remember it's like across the street from the entrance. Nah.
Somewhere.
You want to make that right. Because you want to get to the front.
I need more stamina.
You have stamina. You're full right now. But because you're in a public area, you can't use your vampire powers.
I don't know.
So go down that alley and then you want to make a left, if I remember right. Oh. Okay.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Thank
Did
you.
he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
But you're so
All
good at
members of
blood
staff have
transfusion.
already read about
Yeah, everybody knows about you. How can you keep a low
Dr. Swansea
profile?
made sure of
He
that.
definitely is good at blood transfusion
Well,
now.
I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's
That's why he looks up to you,
primary
man.
subject of research.
He's probably a vampire too.
Nah, I don't think so.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any.
Dude, my favorite part of this game so far is later when those fucking anime villains show up. I still love that because that's not what I was expecting from this game.
Sorry, Doctor.
I'm expecting, you
The
know,
last few weeks have been exhausting.
maybe another vampire or two that looks like him. Then we get that, and then we got that.
Do you think
Yeah,
this
the messed up
hospital
vampires.
survived the epidemic?
We are
I thought we
all
were just gonna get like other
and
skulls.
we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer?
Easy.
Some nurses have
You find
already
an invisible
resigned.
gun.
I was just gonna say AOE it.
I'm
No,
not familiar
it's
with all the
cheating.
staff yet. Perhaps
That's
you can
not
help.
cheating. That's completely viable. What are you talking about?
Cheating because you're getting that and everything
Dr.
else.
Swansea
Just
has a
get
gift
one.
for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would appropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Nurse Brannigan.
Say it, woman!
do know something.
Tell me! I need to know the drama! I need to know!
Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No, I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Is there
As long as people are doing their job,
Well-
I guess I won't mind.
I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should
Is this the guy that just ripped somebody's chest open?
If only he were younger.
Weren't we just talking about
I
that?
think it's
I
someone
guess
else.
it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Yeah, that's the same guy. The one who fucked up the job and then proceeded to test
Tell
on
me
him.
what Dr. Tippett did. I
Aggressively
know
question.
his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error,
Dude, I want to see if his
Dr.
face
Tippett
changes the
would be
next
fired
time you
from
do
this
that.
hospital. I could not let that happen.
Like,
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients.
I feel like I
Nurse
become more
Look
vampire
around you,
because of
Dr.
what I
Reed.
did.
Do you really
You
think
haven't-
we can afford to lose a
I don't
brilliant
know.
practitioner?
because I did not
Dr.
look like
Tippett?
that on my
In our
run.
situation,
Yeah, I feel like it's because I drank.
There
the
you
best
go.
blood.
There you go.
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
It's a hell of a lot easier than killing. You fail! Oh no, it's updated. Okay. I just remember that one where we actually failed and we were like, what? Alright, let's go confront Tippets. We have to be in this and we have to be what?
Turpentine.
Turpentine?
Yeah, that's what his name is now.
Silly putty. Where is he? Oh, you can remember, you can use your vision to find out where he is.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
No, that's the other guy. This is the one that's like
Reed,
overshadowed
yes,
by
I've been
you.
informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd.
This guy's like
Welcome
stuck up,
aboard, I suppose.
Does my
uptight
arrival
son of a bitch.
inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
See, he does not approve of
You're
you.
just mad because you're older.
If you have a problem...
No,
with
he's
Dr.
younger than you.
Ackroyd, please, feel free to tell me.
Well, you're
Dr.
just mad you
Swansea
can
has
live
imposed
forever.
your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
See what I'm talking about?
Aren't you too old for such jealousy? It really won't do you any good, you know.
Don't be ridiculous, Dr. Reed. A simple glance is enough for me to know you have nothing for me to envy.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps...
Chris has this small grin on his face because he's like, look at this piece of shit.
The carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to
Hiring you.
The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express
Well,
an interest
nobody
in
questions
pushing
the missing
boundaries of
patient, though.
medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
There we go.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to be?
He's just a
I served
skeptic.
in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Be sassy, boy. What are you gonna do? I remember picking that in Pan
Which
out.
one?
I believe I picked I have saved many
Knowledge
lives
has
and he didn't give a
always
fuck.
been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative, it is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this
Well, just
industrial
man, 'cause you
slaughter
can't
as
do what I can
scientific
do.
progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Yeah!
We'll talk later.
And this
Alright,
side mesmerizes
what was
you.
your vampire vision again? Because it'll show you where Tippets is using it. You can just circle around. There. Oh, no, that's Strickland. Strickland is the one that's always arguing with Ackroyd.
He's a fanboy.
Yeah. The one who wants to do everything by the book. He's like, help me with my experiments. Was that the guy? The one you just walked past? Oh, there he is! Fuck him up, Chris!
It's the bread.
So it is true.
Oh, do me a favor, look at his face when you do the thingy.
I can't.
So I want to
take
see if
any
his
better
face
news
changes.
during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to
Not
working
getting any
in-
better. Hey!
It's
You know,
more
I
than
can help all those patients.
In any case, the
I can give them
personnel
one
of the
cure that cures
hospital are
every
much more
disease.
It's called killing. It's drinking them.
No, death. Or they can become a vampire, and then we all become vampires and we
This
live
hospital
forever.
does not lack talent.
Do we remember what's required to turn people into a vampire?
You gotta drink their blood, then they have to drink your blood, and then they're a vampire. Unless we go to
What
the
can you tell me
whole
about staff?
other one where it's you gotta come to them and drink their blood 3 times, and then they have to drink of your blood. But that's a really old one.
That's also the one that's used in Vampire the Masquerade, where it's like you establish a bond with them.
Yep.
Tell me more about cherished people then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to have
Translation:
skills.
I want to hit that.
I'll go even further.
Let me get
If
that.
she was a man, she would
Is
be a
there
damn
something in the
fine
damn nerve?
practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I love
I
it.
always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve.
Oh, okay.
But I must admit, he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
It's like, spend time with us, man. We invited him to a beef and beer, and he didn't do anything with us.
Exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think
Nah,
about
his face
preserving
hasn't
your
changed.
strength.
That makes me sad.
No, we must keep on healing.
Like, I was expecting a facial change.
We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Your attitude is irresponsible, Doctor. Believe me, I've seen so many.
Oh, he was taken aback by that. You saw
by
that?
exhaustion during the war.
You're right. This is a war, Dr. Reed. And I don't intend to surrender.
Well,
That's not what you need to get some rest, buddy.
all right, tell
I
him.
want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake.
Oh, that was easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, when you aggressively question
What was
people.
the nature of the mistake?
It was a too.
No, but he openly admit that it was his
My
mistake.
diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
See?
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Damn. Check the details again for his hints. Are you okay? Are you gonna cover for him?
I will cover for you, Dr. Tippett, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise. As soon as the epidemic is eradicated, I will resign.
Okay.
What will you do after your resignation? Do you
Aggressive questions. Like I said, what will you do?
Such a
I will do
beautiful
this.
island. I could buy a house there by the sea, read poetry, and wait for death.
Or you don't have to wait for it at all.
I mean, this was an honest... I mean, he honestly made a mistake. I mean, does he really have to, like, officially hang it up?
See, there's a hint here missing.
Yeah.
And a hint here missing. Who
Goodbye,
knows
Dr.
more about this guy?
Yeah, we'll worry about it later.